call me Michael Jackson, because today we are getting some gloves. What is up, Cool Kids Club? This is Joey with VideosJoey Videos. This is episode 30 of our old school Runescape Ironman series, and it's awesome. Just like the intro said, we are going to get some gloves. If you missed the last episode or any other episodes in the series, make sure you check them out because we are about to spoil them. Bam! We got the black mask last episode. We did some questing. We're doing more questing today. We are going to do as much of recipes for disaster as we can. Maybe get those Barrows gloves, maybe get something else. I'm not sure. Let's see. So the first thing we're going to do for recipe for disaster is get some ingredients for the cook. We just did that. Now we're going to watch this super cool cutscene to see what the hell is going on. I don't even know. All I know is this like fortune teller woman is keeping everybody here in this room, and I have to go ahead and save the day. I have to wake up everybody one recipe at a time. I'm a cook, I'm a saver, whatever. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, so one of our main reasons for doing recipe for disaster today is because we want to go ahead and make Nightmare Zone a little bit better by getting the Dwarven Rock Cake. But before that, and one of the byproducts of that is we get these really cool gloves. So when we're doing recipe for disaster dwarf quest, we gotta go ahead and talk to this woman first, get some Asgardian ale, and go ahead and turn it to Asgoldian ale. That's what I'm talking about. Now all we have to do is get this dwarf drunk, call him Gimli because he can't hold his beer, and he will go ahead and tell us exactly how to make a Dwarven Rock Cake. Now all I have to do is put my ice gloves on, and we can go ahead and pick up the cake that he graciously made for us. And just like that, we can go ahead and give this Dwarven Rock Cake to the dwarf, and we are one part down of recipe for disaster. Call me OJ Simpson because I can get some gloves and kill people today. You didn't think we were done with recipe for disaster though, did you? We are going to go ahead and do the Pirate Pete quest. All we have to do is get some fish cakes, I think. I don't really know, but we have a fishbowl and we are going underwater and we will figure this out. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, 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 swimming. Oh my goodness, I'm such a cute little fish. Here we are underwater. We're going to go ahead and talk to this gnome guy. I don't know what he's all about, but I'm pretty sure he'll let us kill some crabs. We're actually going to make crab cakes, I think. I love crab cakes. I think Nung said we had to kill these mud skippers first, and then he'll let us kill the crabs. I don't really remember. It's fine. We are killing crabs, mother trucker. So we're actually going to keep killing past the ones we have to, just because I want to go ahead and get the collection log slots. It doesn't really matter, but it's worth getting. Okay, I cooked the very first one, because of course I did. I grabbed this extra ingredients for nothing, and I'm going to go ahead and give this to Pirate Pete, and bam, there's another part of the quest done, and further access to the RFD chest. And here we are at the RFD chest, and look, I can buy iron gloves. I'm not going to, but I can, and that's exciting. Next, we have the third part of the RFD quest. We're going to go ahead and do the stuff for General Wartface and Bitnose. What kind of names are those? I think they went like literal trash or something like that, but we're going to talk to the closest thing they have to a chef and figure this out. Explosion noise! So for some reason, this goblin guy just exploded his kitchen. I don't really know what's going on, but I know after we exploded the kitchen, he gave us the recipe for the slop of compromise. How gross is that? It has maggots in it and like moldy bread. I don't know, but we'll make the slop of compromise and we'll go ahead and give it to the generals. Back in Lumbridge, giving the slop to the generals, and there we go. Another part of recipe for disaster done. We are making so much progress today. So we've already done big chompy bird hunting, so we can go ahead and do the ogre quest line as well. We're really making progress. I think that'll give us mithril gloves. That's what I'm talking about. So the first thing we have to do is go ahead and talk to Rance again, and he is so annoying. I cannot stand the way he does dialogue. He like tells us to go to Karamja or something, I don't know. We're gonna skip as much of his dialogue as possible. So we just cooked a Chompy over here in Karamja, and look how crazy Rance's kids look. Like, no kidding, this is the craziest bit of animation I've ever seen, and I've watched every season of Rick and Morty. So similar to big chompy bird hunting, we had to put out some traps, and we lured some big ass bird over here. He's way bigger than a chompy. We're gonna kill him, and then we're gonna skewer him, and then we are going to serve him up to that ogre. I hate the entire concept of chompy hunting. It's my least favorite part of the achievement diary, but we got this quest done, and one more type of gloves. That's what I'm talking about. We've done the Monkey Madness quest already, so I thought we could go ahead and save King Awaya guy or whatever, but I was wrong. You need 70 cooking in order to go ahead and do that, but you can go ahead and see these clips where I am trying my best to go ahead and get the Greegrees. It let me start the quest, but I can't actually finish it without 70 cooking, so we'll have to come back to this later, but we have the Greegrees, so we have a good head start. So what that means is I'm not actually qualified to do any more recipe for disaster right now, and I sure as hell want to, so we're going to go ahead and do some free-to-play quests so that we can go ahead and free the Lumbridge guide. Oh my goodness, we have Silverlight. I remember thinking this was like the best weapon in the game when I was a little kid. I remember like literally sitting at the lunch table at lunch talking to my friend William and be like, dude, do you have Silverlight? I have Silverlight. He'd be like, yeah, this is better than Silverlight. And I'd be like, no, Mithril Battle Axe is better, or whatever. I don't know. I remember loving it. I'm so excited. Let's go kill a demon. Okay, I have bad news for like 8-year-old VideosJoey videos. This demon is literally the easiest thing in the world to kill. It has like 8 health points or something like that. I remember thinking it was such an accomplishment, and here I am like one-shotting it, but that's okay. Demon down, we just got Demon Slayer, and we are one step closer to our next pair of RFD gloves. But we're not there yet. We have to go ahead and do the murder mystery quest as well. This is the episode full of quest. If you like quest, this is the episode for you. Murder mystery. Wait, a glove episode? Murder mystery? An O.J. Simpson reference? I can't help it! Look at me, I'm a regular old detective. I got fingerprints, I found some thread at the scene of the crime, I found a knife, I know who did it. It was obviously Bob. I'm telling this man, and bam, look at that, we just finished murder mystery. All that means we can finally go ahead and save the Lumbridge guide. If I remember correctly, this is actually the coolest sub-quest of RFD, but we'll see. Oh, I was totally wrong. I was thinking of the guy from the Legends quest. This one sucks. All we have to do is take normal cake ingredients to Trayborn and then answer some random quiz questions, and bam! He like blesses our ingredients or something, and we finally have the cake we need. So yeah, the quest sucks, but at least it looks really cool once we've gone ahead and cooked it. Look at that question mark cake. I love it, and we'll go ahead and give it to the man, and we got one more part done. I've lost track, but I think that's 5 parts done. That's what I'm talking about. We definitely have time for at least one more RFD quest today, but first we have to go ahead and do the prereqs. Let's go ahead and do the golem quest so we can save Evil Dave. So the first thing we had to do obviously was talk to the golem, and now we gotta go up here to the dig site. I really feel like we should do the dig site quest, but that's something for another day. Let's go ahead and finish this one up first. So I'm pretty sure I just stole something from a museum. I'm like the opposite of Indiana Jones. I'm like Alabama Smith or something, I don't know. So now all I have to do is use the things I've collected throughout the quest and implant some sort of like message into the golem's head, and bam, the quest is done. That's what I'm talking about. But we're not ready for the recipe for disaster yet. If I've learned anything about RuneScape, it's once you want to do one thing, you have to do like 6 things first. Let's go ahead and do the Shadow of the Storm. Oh my goodness, there's our friend. It's Evil Dave. I'm going to save you soon, I promise. But first we have to do your actual quest. It's something to do with like summoning a demon. I know it upgrades Silverlight, which is awesome, and it's cool, I guess. I don't know. I like demons. Our little demon fan club got messed up. I don't really understand why, but it's fine. We create a new one, and now I'm leading us in a chant. We're all in a circle chanting. What could go wrong? Oh wow, a demon appeared. How unexpected. Let's go ahead and kill this demon so that we can go ahead and finish up this quest. This demon is only a little bit harder than the one we killed earlier, and now Silverlight is a little bit better, so it's a win-win-win. We just got that quest done. That's what I'm talking about. And now we can save Evil Dave, and we can officially use stews to boost if we want to later on. So this quest happens all in one room. We have our cat, we use the cat to kill some rats, the rats drop spices, we put the spices in the stews are tasty, we give it to Evil Dave, he's like, ooh, I love it, it's the best stew I've ever had, and then we go ahead and wake him up. It's gonna be awesome. The only thing that's a problem is that he doesn't remember the recipe, so we have to try lots of different trial and error, but not that big of a deal. So I zoomed in the screen to make it a little bit easier for me to find the rats, and as you can see, that kind of messed up the recording, so you can't see the dialogue, but he's saying, oh my goodness, VideosJoey videos, you're the smartest man who's ever been alive. You figured out the stew recipe. Go ahead and give it to me and I will wake up right now. Recording's still messed up, but that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and give him the stew recipe, and bam, we are done with the final piece of recipe for disaster that we have time for today. We're gonna go ahead and buy ourselves some Addy gloves. It's gonna be so hype. I'm so excited. Seriously, Addy gloves is so much better than whatever like garbage we've been rocking so far, and it's awesome, and this has been a wonderful episode. As we're wrapping up, I really do want to thank you guys so much for watching, and if you haven't already, I want to ask you to go ahead and like the video, subscribe, all that jazz. This is seriously the most fun solo series I've ever made. I just love playing this game, and I love being able to share it with you guys. Thanks again so much for watching, and I will definitely see you next time with the next episode. Bye!